When we talk about the challenges facing modern Africa ethnic conflicts, civil wars, refugee crises, many of the roots trace back to a single moment in history: the Scramble for Africa. Between 1884 and 1885, in a quiet room in Berlin, European powers gathered to divide a continent that wasn't theirs. There were no African leaders present, no tribes consulted, no maps made by locals. Just cold calculations, drawing lines on paper, carving up Africa like a pie based on European ambition, not African reality. The result? Artificial borders. They cut across ancient kingdoms, split ethnic groups, and forced rival tribes into the same political boundaries. The Hausa were divided between Nigeria and Niger. The Somali people were split between 5 countries, and the Tutsi and Hutu were grouped together in Rwanda and Burundi, setting the stage for a genocide decades later. What made sense in the minds of colonizers made chaos on the ground. Colonialism wasn't just about land, it was about control: economic, political, cultural. The British ruled through indirect control, using local chiefs as middlemen. The French tried to erase African identities, pushing assimilation into French culture. The Belgians in Congo used forced labor so brutal, millions died, all for ivory, rubber, and minerals resources extracted to build Europe's wealth, while Africa was left in chains. When independence came in the mid-20th century, there was celebration, but also confusion. The same colonial borders were kept. The new African nations inherited fragile identities and governments built on exploitation. Power vacuums formed. Armed rebellions followed. Leaders struggled to unify nations that were never meant to be nations. Fast forward to today, and the impact is still felt. Civil wars in Sudan, the secession of South Sudan, the chaos in Libya, Nigeria's struggle with Boko Haram are tied, in part, to borders that ignored Africa's cultural and ethnic complexity. Refugees flee across lines drawn by Europeans who never set foot on the land they claimed, and political systems built on colonial blueprints continue to fail the people they were supposed to serve. But this story isn't just one of tragedy. It's also one of resistance, resilience, and rebirth. Across the continent, a new generation is rising, redefining identity, reclaiming history, and reimagining borders not as lines of division, but as bridges of unity. Because to move forward, Africa must not forget what was done to it, but neither must it be defined by it.